Hi, Chris Diedrich with Bedrock Motors. We're gonna get started today. Now I'm just gonna make sure you guys are up here. All right, everybody there? Wake up. All right, stay focused. Sit back in that couch. We got a killer show today. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna talk a little bit about our facilities, the type of business that we do. So when you're sitting here, you're not thinking this is some guy selling cars out of his garage. No, we have a huge crew, 45 employees. We sold hundreds of cars. As a matter of fact, 1,550 cars last year. Our service department did 5,624 cars. Why do I want to say that? Well, I think it's important when you see these and you watch these, what are you missing out if you don't go to bedrockmotors.com? Go there, check the website out. We got tons of stuff on there. We've got an all new website. We're excited about that, but we've also got a new mobile app. Check it out. 2 locations, Rogers, about a half mile down on 101, right in downtown Rogers, and then 9901 Central Avenue. As a matter of fact, we're gonna get together to go look through our service department a little bit, but first we're gonna go see what Alan's got going on in Blaine.
Welcome to Bedrock Motors in Blaine. We're right on the corner of 99 and Central Avenue, just north of Highway 610. It is a beautiful day outside, but you'd never know it because we're inside here in the show floor where it's nice and warm. And we've got some great cars to talk about today. And one of the things that we're going to do today is we're going to talk about value price cars and how nice they are. And we've got all variances of models and makes, miles, prices. And remember, make sure you look at our website, bedrockmotors.com. We have everything priced on there, or give us a call. We'd be happy to tell you more about it. So we're going to start off with this Toyota Camry. Toyota Camry has always been one of the best-selling mid-size cars in its class, and you can see why. It's a sharp car, tons of features, and a value package. Now, this particular one is more their mid-level one, so it's cloth interior instead of leather, but we have some of both. So if you don't like the options or colors or whatever, make sure you call us because we have more to choose from. Even the base level cars have power seats, nice radios like a CD player. There's radio controls on the steering wheel so you don't have to take your eyes off of the road. This is a huge back seat for a mid-size car. I'll hop in here. I'm just under 6 feet tall. I have plenty of room for my knees and my head doesn't touch in the back. So I can ride comfortably in this car. And the other thing is that the usable space. So we're going to swing around. These seats will fold down so that you can carry long cargo. And we already have a huge trunk, but then if you can get a shot through there, if you have long items, a bicycle, something like that, there's tons of room.
The Toyota Camry is a mid-size car produced since 1982. The name Camry is a phonetic transcription of the Japanese word kanmuri, meaning crown. Toyota has a tradition of using a crown name for its primary model since 1955. This 2009 is a refreshed design, including an updated front fascia, larger headlamps, redesigned tail lamps with LEDs, and revised wheel trims. The audio system now supports satellite radio and USB connectivity. Anti-lock brakes, brake assist, and vehicle stability control are standard.
All right, thank you very much, Alan. By the way, I love the clean shaven, looks so much more professional. I'm honored to have you work here, it's awesome. Now, we look at some of this cool stuff that we have, and I think a lot of people, the first thing that comes to mind, wow, look at that thing, it's too much for me, I can't afford it, or I shouldn't be doing that. We've tried to make it really easy. When we talked earlier about our new website, on that new website, these are very detailed cars. Everything, all the stats, all the options, clear, very professionally taken pictures of this car. You can see the condition through the photos. I know that sounds crazy, but we really focus on showing you everything we can. Also, on all of our cars, if you go on there, free auto check. We want to show you what we're presenting and what we found. That doesn't mean every car comes through and the car is no perfect Carfax, because some cars get some bumps and bruises. This particular one's not one of them, but some do. That doesn't make them a bad car. So make sure you read the auto checks. They're on all of our cars on that website. Now, getting back to being something like, well, I shouldn't, or I can't, or maybe I just want to check it, or I just want to see. We make that easy on our website. If you go to bedrockmotors.com, we have both locations on there, but you can search all of our inventory that will lead you to where that car is. At that time, we've got a great system that you can put in your name, your information, all that other stuff, and try that online. We have an online credit application where you can put all your information in there. You can see what this car could potentially cost you, and if it does make sense, because remember, in the springtime is when these things become untouchable. They get so much more expensive. We're seeing monster potentially prices going up. I mean, look at our gas prices right now. They've been as low as, I don't even remember when they were this low. The truck market has not increased. So if you're in that truck market, now's the time to buy for those things. It's no different than this car in the springtime. In the springtime, well, they go up. Availability, people want to display them. Right now is the time. So are those trucks. The Rogers location is packed full of trucks. Go to bedrockmotors.com, look at it, see if there's something you want there. If you see something somewhere else, you say, man, I'd really like to have that. I'd love doing business. I'm a previous customer from Bedrock and I didn't see it on their website. You call one of the guys, or you can send an email online through the website, say, this is what I'm looking for. What do you think? And we'll find it for you. Let's see Al.
Here's another great example of a beautiful mid-size car we have in stock at our Blaine location. And I was talking with Chris earlier, we should almost, when we do these shows, we should have some sort of like a trivia contest or on screen so people can guess the age and mileage before we tell you. Our cars are so clean that you probably wouldn't know that this is a 2006. So this car is 9 years old and it has over 140,000 miles on it, but it doesn't look it. You could probably pull this up next to a 2012 or 13, other than the body style changes and not see, but check this out. I mean, look under the hood. Look at how clean these cars are. Now, part of it is because we do a good job buying the right cars, so we can find the ones that people took care of. But then the process that we go through, making sure that these cars are clean, making sure that they're serviced and ready to go for you, our customer, it's just amazing how these cars turn out. You got to come see it to believe it, folks. All of this stuff is online, bedrockmotors.com, or give us a call if you'd like more information. But like I said, this is a 2006 Honda Sonata, and again, this is a really sharp mid-size car. It has beautiful alloy wheels. These tires are like brand new. When they go through our shop, we make sure that the brakes are at least 50%, and if not, we just replace them. Again, cloth interior, so a little bit more basic than a lot of the cars we show, but still loaded with features. You have a nice sound system with a CD player, radio controls on the steering wheel again. This car has a sunroof, again, a big back seat, large trunk, lot of car for the money, folks.
The Sonata is a mid-size car produced by the South Korean manufacturer Hyundai since 1985.
That was awesome. Alan, we do still have the power here. We're gonna just interrupt him real quick and talk about buying cars off the street. We've been doing that since day one. There's a lot of dealers out there. I think the best information for you is check everybody out. Give us a shot. That's what we do professionally. Before we did this, that's what we did. What could you be missing out? Are you missing out? Go to Bedrock Motors and check it out.
Featuring an all-aluminum V6 engine. This 3.3 liter produces 235 horsepower and is rated for 18 city and 27 highway miles per gallon. 2006 was the second year of production in Hyundai's first U.S. assembly plant in Montgomery, Alabama. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration awarded the 2006 Sonata a 5-star safety rating for front and side impacts for both driver and passengers. In addition, the 2006 Sonata was a Motor Week Driver's Choice Award winner, Consumer Guide Recommended By, and Motor Trend Car of the Year.
All right, I love this. This is a segment where I can just run my mouth, talk stupid, and just say whatever I want to say. We have a lot of passion in what we do. This isn't a game. We love it. We want to put the best people in front of us. Few take this as seriously as we do, and I don't mean that with arrogance. We take it very seriously. When we hire, when we promote, what we do with our people shows who we are. I believe, and we as a group believe we have the best people. So when you're bringing your car for service, now we're going to go through the service department. I'm going to show you the size of this place. Remember I told you this facility, just this facility is 30,000 square feet. We're going to go back there. I'm going to show you the size of it and what we do. But I want to show a little bit on the building part of who is here, the types of people. This truck is owned by Bedrock Motors. John Moss had this truck built. The guy that built this truck, this is not a kit. This is not something that you can go out and buy. This was a two-wheel drive truck that was converted to what you see today. Brand new off the show floor. We cut this truck up, made a lift, did all this stuff, and the guys that did it are the same guys that work on your car. The engineering that goes into building something like this, you guys out there, and a lot of you girls out there, I believe and know, because I see a lot of girls driving really cool cars and really cool trucks. You know what it takes to build something like this. This isn't something you just, oh yeah, well look at that. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, but the man hours in the building of it. Let's get over here and look at the shocks and the suspension and all this other stuff. This is fabricated stuff that we did here. The guys that build it, I'm gonna say it again because they're the same people that work on your car. And I told you, 5,624. I didn't pull that number out of somewhere. That's how many people's cars were through this facility. Why wouldn't you bring your car here? At least try it out. We're gonna go back, we're gonna see Mark, and we're gonna see this shop and see how nice and neat and we keep it here because we have a lot of pride. And remember that word, passion. This is a passionate thing that we do. We love our business, we love this, the cars. I love this. This is our mascot. This isn't owned by me, but I take it as mine. I drive this truck. When you see it on the streets, it's probably me driving it. Love it, love it, love it. We're gonna go see Alan one more time and then we're gonna take a little tour. So sit back, don't go anywhere. Stay with me here. When you come to Bedrock Motors for your service, we've got many options. Just get it tuned up or really get it tricked out.
Tune it up. Our technicians specialize in all mechanical issues on every make and model, including foreign and domestic. Trick it out. Do you want a sick custom ride? From lowering kits to custom lift kits, we do it all. Come to Bedrock Motors in Rogers or Blaine for all your service needs. Don't forget, Bedrock Motors pays top dollar for your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us.
Wow, is this car amazing. It growls when you start it up. This would be a fun car to drive. This is a 2010 Dodge Challenger and it's an RT Classic, so it's a second down from the very top of the line. Now Chris at the other store has like an SRT8 model. This is one notch below that. But look at how sharp this car is. Very metallic blue, it almost looks like a black. The RT Classic gives you this double stripe along the side. Beautiful big chrome wheels. And this isn't just a base car. It's got a spoiler on the back. If we look inside, we have leather bucket seats that are heated. It's a power driver seat. And the screen, it actually has navigation. Check out the chrome shifter handle. Steering wheel controls again. Push button start and remote start in this car. This is an unbelievable loaded car, super sharp, very well cared for. And again, like we're talking about on some of our other cars, we need like a lottery to see who can guess the mileage on this. I would bet that most people would guess this is a 20, 30,000 mile car based on its appearance and condition. It's actually 122,000 miles. And that means that we are the least expensive 2010 Challenger RT within 500 miles. So if you're looking for a car, maybe you want to rebuild the motor, maybe you just want a cool looking car to drive around for the summer, this is priced like a second car. Make sure you check out our website, bedrockmotors.com, or give us a call, and we can help you with financing. Even though it's got 120,000 miles on it, we can still get a great loan, great interest rate on this car. So make sure you either apply online or call some of our specialists.
The first car that carried the Challenger name was the introduction of a limited edition Dodge Silver Challenger Club Sedan in 1959, which was part of the Dodge Coronet line. The first generation Challenger car was built from 1969 to 1974. And the car quickly became an iconic muscle car. The car was designed to compete against the Ford Mustang and Chevy Camaro. Many of the design cues on this 2010 Challenger were inspired by the 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. The 5.7-liter Hemi V8 in this car produces 372 horsepower. The RT Classic includes a functional hood scoop, 20-inch polished forged aluminum wheels, high-intensity discharge headlamps, and performance tires.
All right, I think we can do this here. Yeah, we can do this. We shouldn't do this. Yeah, we should, because it's really important that you see the size of Bedrock Motors. Why? because we do so much business here. We're gonna sneak up on these guys a little bit. All right, look, this place is huge. I told you earlier, 30,000 square feet of footage here. I mean, this is all indoors, high-tech equipment. Any high-tech equipment we would need or any new car dealer would need, we have it here. Let's sneak down real quick. We'll just pan over. You can see the size. These guys detail cars every day. They're here all the time. So they come in, we got cleaners, we got everything here. So all of this whole section down here, these guys are working all the time. Let's get out of here. We're gonna go by, check and see if Mark is around. But I mean, look at the size of the facility. I mean, these guys, look at how many cars are on here. People don't bring their cars here because we don't know what we're doing. We stand behind what we do. Every one of these cars, we spend about, on our retail cars, we spend about $1,400 per car to make sure you're getting what you pay for. If we didn't do that, we wouldn't be able to sell extended service contracts, warranties, all that other stuff. It's very important to us, presentation, how we appear, how we do it, how we make that car for you when you come out. Let's sneak through this way, we'll get back out of here. Come on. Look at this, Cameo, Mark Stelfling. That's the guy you'll see and talk to when you come through here. That's the best guy in town, and he's local. All right, we're back here. Before we wrap this up, let's go check out and see what Alan's doing again, okay?
All right, here's another guess the mileage truck. A lot of the stuff that we've been showing you today, the reason we're highlighting it is because it is so inexpensive compared to newer vehicles. But we want to show you how much car you can buy and still get a nice, reliable, safe vehicle. So here's a 2007 Chevy Suburban. It's a loaded LTZ. It has absolutely every option that you can get on it, and this thing is gorgeous. Big 20-inch wheels. These tires are almost brand new. We're gonna walk around to the other side, but we've got leather interior with heated seats, Bose sound system. This car has navigation, sunroof, DVD rear entertainment for the kids. This is an amazing vehicle, and the reason we're talking about it today is, believe it or not, 180,000 miles. Now, to get that many miles on a car, it probably is highway miles, meaning that the people, you know, I'm sure it took really good care of it before, and it shows. This car is really clean, and tons of options. We talked about the heated seats, bucket seats in the second row, plus a third row seat. So the thing that's great about Suburbans is not only is it a lot of functional room on the inside.
All right, this is just way too fun. What could you be missing out? Go to Bedrock Motors, check it out, right? Check it out, go to bedrockmotors.com. You can see stuff like this. In 1964, when the Mustang came out, that was a powerhouse in the market, and it still is today. I love this car. This is a California special. Now, us Ford guys know that they brought that 5-liter back. When they did, they added 420 horse. I mean, this is a monster. I love the graphics, what they did. The hot thing now is the black wheels. It's got the carbon fiber stripe, but the car is so much more than that. It's got the little horsey on the ground when you open up the door. The styling is good. If you can get back here, Danny, check out the taillights. Everything's LED. I mean, this is, look, California special. I mean, this is a special car. It does have some Borla exhaust on it. Super good looking. When you hear this car running and you drive this car, the technology and the time that it went into creating and building these new cars to come out in this body style, they really spent the money on it, and it shows. If you're a current Mustang owner, we'd love to take your old car in on trade. Remember, we got to buy it now we've got it on our new website. You can go in and put your trade information on you, and we'll give you a bid over the phone. If it's just something on service, remember that new website at bedrockmotors.com, there's many things you can do. We can get the whole process started before you even step in the door. I think there's a little trust there. You'll have to trust us that the cars are good looking. That's why we put it out there. We are going to start very soon. We're able to put all of our service records for the cars on our website, which is going to be really fun. It's going to give you more confidence as a consumer to buy from Bedrock Motors. We want to put our best foot forward. That's the plan for 2015. So when you come in here and look at this, you can do your research. You can see what the percentage of the brakes are, what we replaced them, what we did, what we didn't. All of that stuff is going to be on this new website. We're very excited. We've got a new email. We've got so much high-tech stuff coming out, only to give you the best service ever. Our website is 100 times more It's just so much easier to navigate through it. It's effortless. It's real. Everything's real simple. All the information is there. Go to bedrockmotors.com. Just check it out. Or if you're on your mobile phone or your pad, whatever you're on, we've got an app for that too. If you're on your computer at home and you switch to your phone, it switches to the phone. We've got a mobile app now. We feel really, really high tech. Check it out, bedrockmotors.com.
But you can pull a trailer, you can haul your gear. There's the hitch down there. These seats will fold down and pop out. You can check out our video archives on our website. I've shown you how to take those seats out. This is an amazing vehicle and a lot of vehicle for the money. If you go look at one of these brand new, a 2015, you're gonna spend upwards of $50, $60, almost $70,000. This is a fraction of that. Make sure you check out our website for pricing or give us a call.
The Chevrolet Suburban is the longest continuous used automobile nameplate in production in the world, starting with the 1935 model year. The Suburban has been used as a police car, fire chief's vehicle, EMS car, and a limousine. The United States Secret Service uses black Suburbans and operates fully armored versions for the President of the United States. With seating for up to 9, a full pickup truck frame, and a V8 engine, the Suburban is 20 inches longer than the Chevrolet Tahoe. This 2007 marked the start of the 11th generation Suburban. The new models were designed with more modern, less boxy styling and a more aerodynamic shape. The 5.3-liter V8 produces 320 horsepower and can tow up to 7,700 pounds.
I said earlier, very few take it as serious as we do at Bedrock Motors. I mean that. And I can explain myself and give you a little bit of idea of what I mean when I say that. When you come in and look at cars at Bedrock Motors, there's a lot of really, really good dealers out there. We do business with tons and tons of great, fabulous dealers out there, reputable, and we want to be on that same level as them. We can't do it being an independent. We talked about earlier how many cars we sold last year. Very impressive, we're very proud. We're proud to have you as customers, and we appreciate you continuing to come back, because repeat and referral has been our #1 success. But you guys that have bought, that watch this show and thank us for doing all this stuff, when I say very few do it the way we do it, I mean it. Because when you come in and see this car, we chips. If there's little scratches, we want to take care of it. We got those guys, we saw them in earlier. They're going to buff the car out. We got one guy that just comes in and makes sure that there's no major chips and scratches. Even if there's a little dent that you probably wouldn't even see, we're going to take care of it, because that's how meticulous we are. That's how serious we take it. And you know, and let's not kid ourselves. We're car salesmen, and I want neighbors, friends, everybody that you know to see how nice what you bought is, because how else are you going to say, hey, great things about us? I want neighbors, friends, family, all the business that we can. We want to be fair, sell you nice cars, because at the end of the day, I've said it 100 times, we want this car back. It's like a loan. Problem is, you'll fall in love with it and you'll own it for a long time, because that's the way it is nowadays. Everybody's driving their cars 200,000–300,000 miles. But when you come out here, we'll get back, and I'm babbling again, and I apologize. I know it's boring. Tires on this car, they're probably 80–90%. Brakes, look at this car. Brembos, there's no rust, there's no dirt, there's no scratches, there's no chips on the ends of the wheels, there's no dents in the car. It's very well cleaned up. We make it as perfect as a used car can make it. We want to make sure that when you come in here, you can see the difference. You can see that when you go to these big, huge dealerships, that we're going to stand alone, and we're going to make sure that we do as good a job as they do. We're going to put our best foot forward every time, without question. We're going to be the best that we can be. Don't want to be the cheapest guy in town. We want to be the best value in town. And to understand what that means, come in, see the condition of the cars. We spend a lot of time in our buying process to make sure we're buying the nicest, not the cheapest. Nobody wants the cheapest. I want the nicest house, I don't want the cheapest house. You get it. We want our best foot forward. We're going to put the nicest stuff that we can out there. Go to Bedrock Motors, check it out.
Okay, just a reminder, we go over quite a few vehicles in our show, and the reality is we don't have anywhere near the amount of time to cover everything we have in stock. Both of our stores combined together normally stock about 250 used vehicles. We have more coming in every single day. We can always help find a vehicle too, so if there's something specific that you want, call us. We'd be happy to help you try and find it. We also buy vehicles off the street, so if you have an extra vehicle that you want to get rid of, make sure you call us. We'll even take in a trailer on trade, or a motor home, or a motorcycle, boat, you name it. If it's got value, we'll consider it. So up next, here's a 2010 Chevrolet Equinox, and what we like to try and do is highlight a variety of things. So today we've talked about mid-sized cars, big SUVs. Here's one right in the middle. This is a crossover, so it's about the same size interior as a mid-sized sedan, but we've got all-wheel drive, not quite as big as that giant Suburban. That's kind of the extreme. But this is a beautiful car. They call this color Cardinal Red. As I mentioned, it is all-wheel drive, so great traction in the winter. Good tires, nice alloy wheels. This one's kind of a mid-level trim package. This is the LT designation, which gets you cloth interior, but still a power seat, CD player. There's a plug-in for your iPod. Tons of features on this vehicle. Keyless entry. And again, kind of like the mid-size sedans, I'll hop in the back just so you can see. There is so much room here. I've got tons of room for my knees, tons of room for my head. Certainly a 5-passenger vehicle very easily. And as we've talked about in some of the mid-size sedans and crossovers, these seats fold down. So if you've got cargo that you need to haul, you can completely reconfigure the vehicle and it'll do what you need it to do. So again, 2010 Chevrolet Equinox. This particular one has about 70,000 miles on it. And it comes in a couple different engine configurations. This one is the 4-cylinder, so better gas mileage, but still plenty of power for this size of a vehicle.
This 2010 Equinox marks the start of the second generation midsize crossover. This all-wheel drive has the 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine and achieves up to 22 miles per gallon. A 6-speed automatic transmission is standard. Although this Equinox uses a standard gasoline engine, the Equinox is being tested around the world with alternative fuels. A natural gas version is used by the nation's largest distributor of Anheuser-Busch products. An all-electric conversion was sold to Dayton Power and Light. And Chevrolet has developed a fuel cell technology for the Equinox that uses hydrogen for fuel with water for its only exhaust.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you watching this, putting up with us, laughing and giggling, all that other stuff. I apologize to Alan, and I really don't. I'm going to do it again next week because I think it was funny. It was funny. It was fun. But thanks for watching. Thanks our military for keeping our holidays safe. We do appreciate it, and I hope everybody else recognizes that too. Thank you.